Hello. Let's see what's happening here. Hello.
Hello. Are we on?
Yeah, I'm on. I was just sitting there. I'm just standing up now.
Oh, okay. I think we're live on YouTube right now. So, yeah.
Okay.
So,
hello.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our Sunday's edition of our usual virtual carpet. And my name is Mamadou Chinelo, and I'm here with my co-host, Pilile
Maseko. Hello, good morning, everybody.
Yeah. So today, we're in our second series of Every Day in His Kingdom, right? So, Pilile, I'm going to let you take over from here.
Actually, we are going to have a guest this morning. His name is Albright, and we're going to be discussing with him about the series. And first of all, I just wanted to say welcome to everybody from wherever you're Zooming this, whether it's at home, in your apartment, here in Russia, or whichever country you're in. We'd like to welcome you on our virtual red carpet, our virtual family. So I hope that everybody is alive and well and has had an amazing week. And as we're going to be talking and discussing today, I hope you guys join us, and I hope that you guys will, engage with us and have an opinion, because we'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear it, as it's not, of course, like, a monologue by a dialogue. But I think as we're going to be waiting for Albright to join us, I'd like to ask you, how has your week been?
Well, my week's been amazing, I guess. Nothing new, nothing serious. It's just been an old boring old week.
Another quarantine week of not knowing what day it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's been.
Well, mine has probably been plus or minus exactly the same. What can a person do at this point? But we all, we're trying to live and survive and just. But yeah, like I've just been doing nothing but just chilling. As much as, we miss going outside, I think it's been a bit hectic. Yeah. So, but this morning, I feel great. It's a Sunday. If anybody's awake there, say hi to us. Just like, but yeah, I think the only thing is that right now, we're just waiting for Albert to join. We're waiting for our first guest so we can have a little discussion with him. What's in? But I think he's joining soon, so we're just gonna have to wait for him.
Yeah.
And yes.
So, if you're our first guest, please, we're waiting for you right now, please. Oh, I think it's here.
He's here. There he is. Hello, Mr. O'Breezy. Hello.
Uh-oh.
Okay, he's connecting. Hello, Albright. Your mic is muted. Could you unmute it, please?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
What's your name and where are you zooming from?
Albright. I come from Hostel 5.
Hostel 5?
Yeah, yes. Wait, you mean living place or originally?
Everything.
Let me see. I'm from Kenya, but living in the south. So yes,
Wow.
and that's a brief about me.
You're quite diverse. You're from Kenya, but you live in the south, and now you are situated in Russia.
Yes.
That's some diversity right there. Well, thank you for joining us on our virtual red carpet. As you know, I think you know, but we'll introduce ourselves. My name is Pilile, and this is my co-host.
Hello.
Yes. Okay, so jumping right straight into it. Last week, we listened to the sermon, right? It was the second part of the kingdom. And basically, what our pastor was talking about, he was talking about being the light of the world. He was talking about abiding in God's word and hearing God. You know, it was about us driving out darkness because, you know, we're the light. So my first question to you, what does being the light of the world, basically being a chosen generation that is to bring light into the world or whatever, let me not give off too much. What does that mean to you?
You mean to me?
Yeah, like we are basically God's workmanship on earth. You know, we are his ambassadors to do his work. So what does being the light of the world to you? As being said, you are the light of the world, Albright. What does that mean to you? Bring disciples in, bring new, what does that mean to you?
Okay. On a personal level, how I see it, okay. You see, okay. Since this is on a personal level,
Okay. If
there's
you don't
someone
mind
who,
sharing.
yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
Someone once preached about how other people talk about problems, and then what do you call this? We're supposed to be different. That we're supposed to be the people who see opportunities instead of problems. So
Of
now
obstacles, yeah.
So now when you talk of being the light of the world, I feel like oh no, not I feel like, in my view, it refers to me being what you call this, a problem solver, an opportunity finder in this world. So yeah, like in this case, everyone's talking about COVID-19 out here. So
Okay.
in my view, me being the light of the world. Okay, not me per se, but someone who's the light of the world is someone who's...
You are the light of the world, so include yourself. You per se, yes.
Okay, me per se. I'm finding opportunities and solutions to problems being caused by this problem. Yeah, so that's my view on it.
Actually, you speaking about, you know, seeing opportunities instead of obstacles or problems. My next question, since you mentioned
wait, question. Okay, the reason why I say so is because when there's darkness, me as a light, I bring the light. So that's why I think, like, that's why I view it that way. Like whenever there's darkness, and then me as the light of the world, I bring the light. Like I bring a solution.
You bring peace, you bring calm instead of the fear that's going about, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you bring that up, I was going to say, why should we not be scared, right, of like darkness or sickness? You know, as one verse would say, greater is he that is within us. As the light, you are saying that, you know, you bring solutions, you bring peace. So we shouldn't be scared of, okay, I'm not going to ask you that question. It's okay. Because it's kind of like, I feel like you kind of answered it. That's true. I want to play a little game with you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm going to give you a word. And it's quite very interesting because your name is Albright and we're talking about light, you know, so everything is just light. Okay. So my question will be like a word. And then you need to give me like a verse or a song. Actually, I want a verse and a song. You have no choice. The word is light.
Okay, the light one. What do you call this? Wait, should I say even the chapter and the verse?
You don't have to, but you can if you can recall.
Oh, I'll say a famous one, Matthew. I think Matthew 5:15.
Ooh, you're showing off right now.
No, I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the light of the world. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say the full verse, but yes.
What? All right. You're supposed to say the whole thing.
I'm supposed to say the whole verse.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try to remember it perfectly. Because I confuse 16 and 15 sometimes.
I probably confused it with the one on the hill.
Yeah, I also like that's confusing. I think it says
do you want to
let your light shine.
Okay.
Something about letting a light shine before men. That they may see your
Genesis
good
1
deeds.
verse 3.
That they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Yeah, let your light shine so that men can see your good deeds and so that you can also glorify God in heaven.
Oh, okay. Yay. I got one for you, and I'm not going to tell you who told me, but Genesis 1 verse 3, let there be light, and there was light.
That was smart.
Okay, last one. All right, last one. And this is just for the fun and the winging
of it. I know to the song. What do you call this? You know that childhood rhyme?
Okay.
I'm gonna make my light. I'm gonna shine. I'm not a really good singer. This little light of mine. Yeah, that one.
Okay, sing it. Let's hear it. As we finish off with you, let's go. Let's hear it.
I'm not a member of Tehillah, so.
You can try.
You can try. We can't even see your face. We can't even see your face. That's your advantage. So
okay,
let's go.
How do the lyrics go?
This little light of mine,
I'm gonna let it shine.
Hey.
This little light of mine.
Hey.
Oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Wow. Thank you so much for being such a sport. That was awesome. And I think Tehillah needs to reconsider. You got some hype.
For real. Like
that was awesome. Thank you so much, Albright. And thank you for teaching us that even in this hectic times, in this really, really intense, trying times, we need to see opportunities instead of obstacles, instead of problems. And let us be the lights that bring in solutions. Look at you, you deep. Yeah, but thank you so much. And I hope that you will enjoy the service after this, the red carpet.
Definitely.
Yes, we have loved chilling with you, discussing with you. You've brought us so much wisdom. Have an amazing, amazing day, okay? Bye, old Breezy.
Oh, right. All right. Thank you once again to our first caller. So now our second caller is a pastor. He's a singer. He's a worshiper. He is, I don't know, like, I guess we just have to hear from his mouth. He is
an
Mr. Moses Akko. Good morning, Mr. Moses.
Hi, good morning, you guys.
Good morning to you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Amazing.
We're great. So, Mr. Moses, please introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself. I want to know about you.
So, my name is Moses Akko. I'm from Benue State, and I'm a worship leader, a worship pastor, a missionary to the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
And what else? Well, I love Jesus. I'm a graduate of human resource development management here in the Philippines. I graduated here in 2016, and the Lord sent me to begin to work here. So yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is amazing.
That's amazing. That's like trailblazer.
Amen.
Amen.
So, Mr. Moses, what is your priority? Like you said, you studied
Human resource development
Human
management.
resources. So what is your priority right now? Are you a full-time pastor, or you're a pastor and you're also specializing in your study, or you're just a pastor?
Well, I'm a full-time pastor. That's all I
Wow.
do right now. That's the only thing I do. I wake up, I go to church, and then okay. Well, I'm also the youth pastor, so I handle worship and I handle the youth ministry. So that is already, that's all I focus on this, in this season. And then I also recording songs.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm recording songs. So I'm working on my second album. And so if I'm not, doing church, then I'm in the studio or I'm at home. So that's what I do right now. Just focus, giving myself to the ministry of the word.
That's amazing. That is really amazing. So what exactly inspires you as a gospel singer?
Well, what inspires me as a gospel singer is the calling that the Lord gave me in the book of Isaiah 43 verse 7, and it says that I was created for his glory. So what inspires me is the heart of God, the heart of Jesus. The heart of Jesus, if you open the heart of Jesus, all you will see in there is souls. I want souls to be saved. So
Yeah.
all that inspires me to write songs is that the people that Jesus died for get to experience him. So that translates into intimacy. So when I write songs, when I sing, my focus is that divinity meets humanity. That is the equation that's what I want to see. That's my motivation. So the Holy Spirit definitely inspires me in all of that to write songs and to sing a lead worship in a way that people are able to experience, become more intimate with Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes, so we got a question from one of our believers here in Kursk. She says, where can we find your album, please?
So my album is everywhere. Spotify, you'll find that these are iTunes, Apple Music. You see my songs and my singles.
Yeah, what is it called?
My first album is called The Sound. First album was called The Sound. Then I had the hit song from that album is called Eshe Baba. So you will want to listen to Eshe Baba first. And then I have another song on there called not on the album. I have Dobale. Dobale is another hit single that Nigerian churches picked up that song. And then I have Something New. And then I just released a single called Lifted Up just like last week. So yeah.
That's amazing.
People are really,
YouTube everywhere.
Like, people are really like going crazy with questions today. Like, I mean, like, our second question is from one of our viewers, Pearl. She says, how do you completely focus on God, even with all the complications of our generations today?
Oh, that's my food right now. That question. We live in such a noisy world right now, and we can't avoid the noise because the noise is in our face, the noise is in our head. Everything is just moving all around so much, and we wonder why we cannot focus to pray. We wonder why we cannot just even focus. Science says that the attention span of man right now is drastically reducing. I think it's around 8 seconds. We can't focus, and the thing is that this I believe is a strategy of Satan and his minions to make believers not to be able to activate their spirit and focus on their spirit, but stay in the flesh. The Bible says in Matthew, Jesus was talking and he says, don't worry about what you shall wear, what you shall eat. But we see that this generation, increasingly, we are becoming more sophisticated. Therefore, we care about, tuition. Everything is just, oh my gosh, everything is so complicated right now. But how do we survive in this? I mean, how did Daniel survive in Babylon? That's the question. How did Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego survive in Babylon? Because
by praying and staying in connection. Yeah,
that's what's up. So I'm like, okay, how do we successfully do this? I mean, the Bible, Jesus said that the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Yeah.
We want to stay focused, but then there is a pull. So for me, what I've learned to do are the practical things. I don't want to be theoretical about it. What I've learned to do is to do the practical, simple, step-by-step things. What did Jesus do? Jesus intentionally stole away to the mountains to pray. Jesus would just disappear and just go somewhere. I believe that Jesus left a template for us that we must be intentional about falling in love with the person of Jesus, so that way we miss him when we don't spend time with him.
Oh, wow.
So it's training ourselves and almost like quote unquote brainwashing ourselves to always want to be with him. Therefore, people might not get, to see us all the time, but when they see us, they get the best of us. They don't
because we fill ourselves with him. Yeah,
exactly. So we don't act up. We don't go crazy. We don't have swinging emotions here and there because we have spent time with the Lord. Because all these things, and it's going to interfere with our mind. And when our mind is noisy, then our spirit is silent, and then our mind becomes our body, and our body becomes our mind. It means that what our mind thinks, our body responds to, instead of our body responding to our spirit. So the practical things: stay quiet and be still in his presence.
Yeah,
yes.
That is big.
What you just said actually made me think of something. How they say, with all these distractions, what the devil cannot destroy, he distracts. So with all of this chaos and everything, that makes me think like it's his way of not destroying us, because he knows he cannot destroy us, He
cannot do that.
Yeah. So thank you for that insight. That's actually really wise and insightful.
Thank you so much. Pearl says thank you. And the answer was needed to hear. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Moses. And for those searching for the link of his YouTube channel, it's under the YouTube broadcast right now. So you can click that when you're free and, listen to good music. So thank you, Mr. Moses Akor. Thank you so much for joining us today. You've really inspired us today. You've really, really spoken to us today, and we are grateful for having you here today. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, Pastor Clever, my brother. God bless you. All right.
Yes, thank you, Mr. C.
All right, bye.
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 So, everybody, I guess the message that we just took away from there is be still, quiet all the noise, and be still in his presence. Focus on that. Focus.
Fill yourself
So
up
next,
with him. Yeah.
sorry. So next, I'm sure we're already late for our service, for our usual Sunday service. So I guess we will see you in the service. So it's time for Pastor Clever to take over and Pastor Dr. Clever to take over and, lead our spirits. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in the testimony session. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
how do I leave?